Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Star. I'm a 35-year-old mom who likes to play in makeup, and today I thought we would go over my top palettes for summer. So if that's something that you're interested in, then just keep on watching.
Yeah!
Okay, so let's jump on into this. I got a lot of palettes. I don't know. I think I have more than 10. These aren't in any particular order. I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I like to use during the summer. Before we get started, this lip that I got on today is the Fenty Beauty Unattached shade. I really, really love this color. I just kind of wanted to do a neutral eye with a pretty, corally pop. All right, so I have a lot of Colourpop palettes. So you guys know they do monochromatic, palettes. So I have a couple of those in here. Some of the ones that I got, I haven't tried yet. So if I haven't put anything in here that I have not used yet, except for one thing. So the first palette from Colourpop is the Main Squeeze palette. It looks like this. It is a beautiful red eyeshadow palette. And I like wearing colors like this during the summer. I'm going to give you a little swatchy swatch. Just because, well, one, I'm off work during the summer, so I get a chance to wear more colorful looks during the summer. Hang on, I gotta grab my makeup towel. I like doing more colorful looks during the summer, and red is a color that I don't usually wear except in the summer, and usually I don't even wear red outside the house. I might film a video with red eyeshadow or something like that, but anyway, this is just a fun palette to play in, and it's really the only red palette that I need in my collection because, like I said, I don't wear it a lot. But the formula is good on that. Colourpop quality is pretty good. So the next Colourpop palette I have now, this is the great Colourpop formula, and it is the Limoncello palette. I know some people think of this and they think of spring, and I think it's good for either spring or summer. It looks like this. It has the bigger eyeshadow pans that they do, and guys, I just love the color story. I love all the yellows. I love the pop of blue. I like these neutrally tones down here. I mean, this is just a good everyday eyeshadow palette. This would be something I would take to the beach, or if we had a barbecue or something like that, I would probably use this eyeshadow palette. This is actually one of my favorite Colourpop palettes, and it's, like I said, I love using it during the summer. So I use that one in the spring too. Now, this one I did a video on recently, and it's newer to my collection. This is the In the Limelight palette by Colourpop, and it looks like this. If you're into bright greens during the summer, not neon, but just really bright greens, and you're looking for a good color story with those type of colors in it, I highly suggest this. This is the good Colourpop formula. Once again, it has bigger pan sizes than their monochromatic ones that I showed you. And I like that you get a not too dark eyeshadow palette. This is a pretty much a very mid-tone palette, but in the summer I like doing lighter looks. So, and I like using this palette for just one shadow looks. I'll just put this all over, or this all over, and just call it a day. So highly recommend that one. And the last Colourpop palette I have is the Aren't You Glad eyeshadow palette. Guys, I love wearing oranges and bronze tones and all of that during the summer, and I love this palette. You get some of the brighter oranges, some deeper oranges. You even get a real pretty glitter in here, and you guys know, I don't hate on glitter in a palette. I actually use it, and this one I've used a lot. It's called Clementine. It is so beautiful, and you don't need a glitter glue. This is a pretty good, just tap it all over your lid glitter. It doesn't fall out in my eyes, nothing like that. But of course, with glitter, use it at your own risk. I'm not telling you to put it everywhere, but I don't care. But yes, I definitely love this palette. And this one, I think, this one and the Going Coconuts one and the lavender, the lilac you a lot, those are my three monotone chromatic palettes that are my favorite from Colourpop. So all right, now moving into BH Cosmetics, I have two. from BH Cosmetics. And I have the Puerto Rico palette. It looks like this. Guys, once again, just the neutral, orangey, you know, really warm tones that I like to wear. You get some, you know, pinks in here. You get some browns, yellows, oranges. I love BH's formula. This formula is really, really great. You know, they were bought out by Makeup Revolution, but I did see that they sneak peeked some new palettes like these. I think I saw a Havana one, a Miami one. So I'm like really excited to see what they're going to come out with. But I like this one. It's a really, really good, you know, summer palette. I could have picked other one of these because I have a ton of them, but this one I just thought hit my like warm tone need for that. So I also from BH Cosmetics picked up the Mimosa palette. This came from like their brunch collection. This has been out for a while. Once again, you got the corally, you know, shades, some yellows. This once again is kind of a light like mid-tone. You don't really get too many deeper like shades. You get these two, but they really show up mid-tone on the eye. But like I said, sometimes I'm just looking for, you know, a mid-tone, like really bright eyeshadow palette look. And I really like playing around with this in the summer. So, and the whole mimosa thing, you know, it gives me like vibes when you go to the beach and you order a mimosa, you know. So anyway, it definitely gives me summertime vibes for that. So the next brand that I have is I have two indie like palettes. And the first one is from Menagerie Cosmetics. It is the Feral palette. When you look at this, I know it doesn't scream summer, but to me, the tones in here that are very, very summery. You know, you get some pink, some red, some purples, some greens. I've made some really pretty looks with this. Now, this is the only Menagerie palette that I have. One, because they are so expensive and the shipping is a lot, and so I try to get it when they have a sale, but usually they only have a really good sale at Black Friday, and usually I have to buy for my kids for Christmas for Black Friday. But this has got some weight to it, and the packaging is just it's gorgeous. The mattes blend beautiful. The shimmers are gorgeous. My favorite shimmer is this Wolfling shade right here. It's gorgeous. Let me do a swatch of it. And guys, I would totally rock that all summer long. It's like a rose gold. Oh, it's so gorgeous. All right, and the next palette that I have is from Ace Beauté, and it is the Oceanic palette. This is the old formula. I've heard they've reformulated. I haven't bought any of their newer palettes with their, you know, reformulated formula. I want to get the new one that they just came out with, you know, the greeny palette, but I'm on a low buy. This year I'm only buying 12 palettes, so unless I get like a gift card or somebody buys it for me for like a specific holiday or something, I don't foresee I'm going to be able to get that this year. But this palette, oh my gosh, first of all, it's called the Oceanic palette. It screams ocean. The colors in here, the greens, the blues, this is definitely, oh my god, it goes on so neon. This Fiji color, oh, it makes me think of the water in Jamaica when we went. I love this palette. The color story is perfect. I love greens and blues in the summertime. It's everything. I highly recommend this palette. I mean, I don't, since it was reformulated, I can't like recommend the new formulation because I don't know, but I've heard that it's even better than this one, and I never had a problem with any of the Ace Beauté, and I think I have like 5 Ace Beauté palettes from the old formula. So if the new formula is better, I definitely say get it. But if you love this type of color story, this is my favorite like blue-green palette. There have been so many that have come out over the years, and this is still the one that I like use all the time. Like I continue to come back to this no matter what, and I would never get rid of this one. So all right, I have one Juvia's Place palette. I could have pulled more, but one, I got rid of a lot of my Juvia's Place palettes. I'm at that stage now where Juvia's Place has a good formula. I like it, but I had so many. I needed to get rid of stuff, and they did something on their Instagram that was kind of so I'm like not buying anything new from them, and I've gotten to the point where I'm just decluttering their palettes that I don't use. But I still love the Sweet Pinks palette for summertime. It's just super bright, you know, super awesome. I have this really pretty pink bathing suit that I love to wear this eyeshadow palette with. And that's what it looks like. Now, some people say that the 6 pans are worse formula than like their bigger pans. I do find that's the case with some, but with this one, it's not too bad. Juvia's Place has a drier formula anyway, so you need to be aware of that. And yes, some of the 6 pan shades tend to be even drier than the regular formula, but this one's not bad. It's like the same formula. So I do recommend that if you're into like all pink, you know, kind of looks. All right, so I have 3 of like the same palette, but they're not the same palette. And that's just because I couldn't decide which one to tell you guys to get out of these 3. And of course, I'm talking about all the Carnival palettes as far as the first 3 goes. Now, I have the 4th one too, but that one's totally a fall color story. So, the original Carnival palette, I have to be super careful with this because the highlight shades broke. But you get your sunset look, you get some blues, you get some greens, you get some neutrals. Like, this is a good all-around eyeshadow palette. You can wear this all year round, but I really love wearing the pinks and like the sunset color. Like, I love a sunset eye during the summer. So this gives me what I need. I like this palette. I'm glad I have it. But I also have 2 other ones. I have the Carnival XL Pro. Now, guys, I think this is by far my favorite Carnival palette. It just looks like this. You get 3 highlighters. You get, once again, the sunsetty colors. You get more like greens. This one is like more neon-y, which I love neon colors in the summer. So, but then, you know, you get your neutrals. You get some cool tone neutrals in it, you know. But I love like this area over here. I like playing with this during the summer. This is my favorite Carnival palette. So I highly suggest, if you can only get one, get this one. I mean, I suggest the Antidote palette, but that one's fall related. But if you can only get one, get that one. But if you're looking for a summer color story, get the XL Pro. The 3rd one that I have is the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. And it looks like this. And I don't know why I'm not as crazy about this one as the XL Pro. The only thing I can think of, because you do get lots more summery colors in this area right here and over here. You know, you still get the row of neutrals. You still get a bunch of pinks and purples. The thing about this is I don't like the shimmers in this one as much as I like in the XL Pro. Some of these shades like Starlight, Blue Moon, all of them, like it takes a lot of building to get really good pigment for the shimmers on your eyes. Really, you kind of have to use a finger. So the mattes blend beautifully in this. And I love that. I'm just not a big fan of the shimmers in this one, but like I said, I have all of them. So, all right. And the next one I suggest is the Beauty Bay Fiery 2.0 palette. You guys, I'm pretty sure that I put this in my favorite palette the last year. I still love this. You get the red tones, the yellows, the oranges, tons of neutrals. You know, you pop this on. This is really nice to do like an eye like I'm doing today. That way you can use a bright, fun lip because it has so many different like neutral options. You can just stick in your crease and on your eye. Today I used the Morphe original Jaclyn Hill palette just because I'm trying to use that up. But you can also use your bronzer. But if you're looking for something that has it all like this one does, this one has a black. It has like, you know, different tones of transitions for different shades. And I really like this orange right here is stunning. So is this one. I really love this shade. And then these 2 shades down here, it's gorgeous. It's like your one-stop shop for all like bronzy, bright yellow. I mean, you can do sunset eye with this. It's just perfect. All right, so the last palette I got is the only palette I have not used yet because I got it as a Mother's Day gift, and I've been trying to, guys, I got so many eyeshadow palettes. You guys will have seen it over there. I haven't bought any. Well, I mean, I've stuck to my low buy. Like, I haven't went over or anything, but I have so many other palettes that I have not used. So I haven't gotten around to using this one yet, but I'm super excited. And this just screams summer to me. And of course, I'm talking about the Nomad Paradise Islands palette. It looks like this. I've only opened it up. I haven't even swatched it because I thought I was going to take Instagram pictures with it. But once again, you got beautiful, bright, fun colors. It makes me think of the beach, you know, all kinds of, it's just so pretty. This dolphin shade, this lizard shade. I'm really excited to put this fish shade on my lid. Like, yeah. And I love Nomad Cosmetics formula. They are one of my favorite indie brand formulas that's out there. And I have a bunch of their palettes. I have the Haunted Europe, the Ireland one, what other ones do I have? Where are they at? They're back here. The America's Parks one. I have the Snow Lodge one. I haven't even used that one yet, and I got that one a while back. So, yes, but I love this brand. I highly suggest. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble with the formula just looking at it. And putting my fingers in it, it feels like the good, formula. So, highly suggest this one if you're into that color story. And guys, that's my picks for my top summer palettes. I do have another one that I did last year with different eyeshadow palettes. Some of those I still do like. Some of those I don't anymore. Some of those I've actually gotten rid of. But if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description box so that you can, go watch that one. And that's it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Either way, it helps me know what you guys want to see. Please hit the subscribe button and join the Starlight family. I'd love to have you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to make sure that you're updated on all of my new uploads. Please don't forget to follow me on all of my other social medias at Starlight Beauty 3. And guys, don't forget, makeup is just for fun. It's not meant to be judgmental. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.